So hello everyone and welcome to another video, and today I want to talk a little bit about the YouTube membership program, because as you may have noticed recently, a join button has appeared around my videos, which means you can join the channel as a member for a little bit of money, of course. Now, I just want to say up front that there really isn't a good reason for you to become a member. At the moment, all you get is a little icon next to your username that recognizes you as a member of the channel, and you get an emote that you can use in the comments or in chat if I decide to stream. That's it at the moment. I will work on more emotes over time, but at the moment, that's it. So think of it as Patreon, but integrated into YouTube. So the only reason to ever become a member is if you want to support me and what I do here. So why did I decide to do this? Well, mainly because the type of content that I like to do, i.e. short, sort of rapid-fire information style content, isn't very favored by YouTube. I could make infinitely more money and actually make enough money from the Warframe Weapon Encyclopedia if I had just stretched every episode of it to be 10 minutes long. But that's not what I want to do. What I imagine the Warframe Weapon Encyclopedia to be is, well, an encyclopedia, right? So when you see a weapon in the codex, or you see someone using a weapon and you're intrigued by it, you're like, Dubio Bonico, I wonder what that's about. You can click on a video and in 3 minutes, you know where to get the weapon, roughly what it's about, how to build it, and how strong it is. And I think the playlist is actually a success. It might not get as many views as when I'm covering new content or I'm making quick looks about new weapons, but every single encyclopedia video, even those that cover fairly unpopular weapons, are constantly ticking up in views, so people are stumbling into them and they're watching them, and the watch time is quite high as well. Most people will actually watch the majority of the encyclopedia episode, which granted is also dictated by the length. It's only 3 minutes long, so people are more likely to watch the whole thing, but still, having most people watch the majority of the video is very rare on YouTube. Plus, on top of all of that, most of the Warframe Weapon Encyclopedia episodes have quite high click-through rate as well, which is the metric of how likely people are to click on another video of yours. And of course, I also personally like it. I think the videos are good and you guys seem to like them as well. Which is why I am a bit bummed out that even though everything is great, it's just not sustainable. Because unless we get some really big updates and I get to make some big videos about big things and they get a lot of traction, there is a clear endpoint to me doing this as a full-time job. Now, I want to point out that I will do this even if I can't do it as a full-time job. I just won't be able to put as much time into it as I do now. So instead of making 5 videos a week, every week I'll make 1, 2, maybe 3 depending on how much time I have. I also want to point out though that while there is a clear endpoint for me, it's not necessarily urgent, because while I am losing money every month, I'm making almost enough with the way things are, and I'm using my savings, the stuff that I've saved over the years that I've been doing this, to make up for the difference. Because I'm not a very expensive person, and I've never been an expensive person. I am happy just the way I live, so when I started making more money than I needed, I just put it in a bank. So I'll happily keep doing this full time and drawing money from that when I need it for as long as I can. Now, the reason I'm telling you all of this is so that you know what my situation is and you can make a clear decision on whether or not you want to support me with the membership, which is, I think, 49 Czech crowns, which is about $2.50 a month. And I can easily drop that even lower if you feel that that's too much. Now, this of course wasn't the only option for me. An easy way to fix it would be to just accept a sponsorship. Simply open my email, pick one of the many sponsorship offers that I get, and just do it. But I'm not gonna do that because it would be ridiculous. Can you imagine that? Like a Warframe Weapon Encyclopedia episode where you have 3 minutes of content preceded by 1 minute of Raid Shadow Legends. And that's not a joke. I could actually do that. I've been offered sponsorship by Raid Shadow Legends twice now. But I'm not gonna do that because you're already getting an ad in front of the video that's placed there by YouTube. And then you have to watch 1 minute of an ad and then you can get to a 3-minute video. That's stupid. So in the end, out of the 3 options that I had, which were accept sponsorship, stretch out the videos, and try the YouTube membership, I chose the YouTube membership. And that's where we are right now. But please don't feel the need to join in as a member. Please think about it, and if there is anything you can think of for yourself or someone close to you, go for that instead. And that is pretty much all I wanted to say. So I thank you very much for listening this time around, and I will see you some other time. Bye bye.